What is up? What is up, guys? This is the Overleveled podcast, episode 120. Don't mind me changing the PlayStation Showcase to the Nintendo Direct. I completely, forgot, So that's on me. I do apologize. It's getting fixed right now. Boom. I don't even think it got fixed. Rip.
Let me see.
Looks the same to me. There we fucking go. Now transform that shit.
Loading yet.
Boom. There we go. We're golden now. So, yeah, not a lot to talk about, really. The big thing is the Nintendo Direct. We have to talk about Halo Infinite, beta impression / Digital Foundry talking about their analysis, as well as, what else actually did happen? I am trying to recall. Avengers, Game Pass.
Halo Infinite, second tech test.
Yeah, we said that Halo Infinite.
Oh, my bad.
And then going to Epic Games Store, we'll talk about it. It's a World Ends With You sequel.
Yeah, that came out today.
So,
oh, it did?
About that, yeah.
I gotta buy another game.
And then the World, New World.
Wonder how it runs. Wonder how it runs.
But before we get into that, oh yeah, and Lost Judgment came out. Death Stranding Director's Cut, got some stuff to talk about that too. And
Artful Escape, Life is Strange, Deathloop, fucking Tales of. Wait, no, I don't know.
Oh no, we talked about Tales already. I mean, I can go back more into depth because of course, I'm on like the Fifth Lord and stuff. So
Lost in Random, I guess, as well. Well, that was September 10th, but yeah, we didn't. I don't know, but yeah, there's way too many games.
So we'll start off with, of course, talking about the games that we are playing, and of course, the games that I've been playing is Tales of Arise. Of course, Final Fantasy 14, still on Heaven's Award patch. I'm getting through it. I'm pretty sure someone told me I'm like 60% done. I got 40% more to go, so I can go into Stormblood. What else? But playing Lost Judgment, that's really good. Really good game overall. They introduced Yokohama, the city that was introduced, I believe, in Like a Dragon. So you got Kamurocho and Yokohama in there. And what else can I say? I'm only on chapter 3, so I'm not far into it. And interesting thing to note is RGG is this is their first game making an expansion, so we'll see what that expansion entails next year. But overall, the graphics look great, 60 FPS on the PS5 Series X, or you can go with the 4K 30. I went with the 60, which was like the actual default option. So what else can I say really about it? Some interesting things to note, we got some publicists talking about, there's bullies, this and that, and you can't be showing this, and you can't have, freaking the main character fighting these high school bullies, and it's like, bro, who cares at the end of the day? They're not good people. I can say that for a fucking fact. They're not good people. They're actually really shitty people in the game. And
the kids gotta hold that.
So I mean, and they affiliate themselves with the gang and Like a Dragon, with the Seru clan and Leo Mao clan, I think too. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's the other one. But yeah, no, it's really good. Graphics great. Story so far very interesting, and it's gonna be cool where the twists and turns go, so to speak. And what else can
I need to get the first one. It was like $40. I'm gonna wait for a sale to get it though. I'll just wait for a sale.
And what else can I say? Yeah, but like presentation, music, great. Also, yeah, a lot of it's going under people's radars, which I don't understand, but it's whatever. I know some sales stuff is the sales arguments happening, but it is what it is. All I can say, Yeah.
It came out so fast versus the first one.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a almost like a Neo 2 type thing. It's like, really? Is the sequel really ready? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think Judgment
It was
came
like
I
two
out.
don't
years
know.
ago.
I
Was it
know. I think.
Like
2018?
Yeah, I think it was because like they came out like a drag. Like they come out with games very frequently. Like this.
They had different like teams in the studios as well.
Yeah, so I think, and then like their games like
Oh.
stylistically look similar. So like
Yeah.
I guess like that kind of just creates a sense of like fatigue. Because that game came out in what 2018.
Yeah, so it's 3 years.
Oh, I thought it was 2019.
Actually, sorry, it came out in North America in June. It came out in Japan in 2018.
So wait, it came out in June 2018 in America, and what in?
June 2019 in America, and then December
Oh, that's why.
2018 in Japan.
Oh, December 28. Oh, so it's still 3 years because this is the
Yeah.
first RGG studio for a global launch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Like a Dragon wasn't a global launch. That was, I believe,
No, that wasn't. That came out
Yeah.
in February, I think.
in Japan first. So
Yeah.
this is like the first ever. So
Yeah.
yeah. What else can I say? Also, what else have I been playing? Tales of Arise, really good game. Level 35 on the Fifth Lord, really, really good game. So far. People ask, hey, are you tempted to buy the microtransactions for the gold? Bro, I have like 80,000 gold right now. So no, I'm not tempted to buy any more gold. Especially you get a bunch of gold when you're in the can I call them palaces or the lord's houses or kingdoms or whatever? You'll get a bunch, especially in the Fifth Lord. You get like a ton. I'm like, geez, I'm just racking up money right now, and I have the best gear so far. So, and then you make money also with fishing as well. So, I don't have like the need to do it. So, but hey, some people may need to.
How many
I
hours you
don't.
got in this?
I don't feel the need. What?
How many hours you got?
Dude, it's inflated. So theoretically,
You sleeping again?
no. So I would sometimes like leave the game. So I this is the issue with me. I'll be
Right.
on a boss, but then I have to go to work. I don't want to fucking end the game and restart the boss. You know what I mean?
You don't manually save before the boss?
No, how do I describe it? So I'm like halfway done. I thought I would get done by then. And no. Like I do save before the boss, but I don't want to restart it.
Bro.
That's just me though. That's a me thing. Like I don't feel like restarting like halfway point again and just going like, okay, gotta go back to where I'm at right now at the halfway point. But that's just a me thing. That tends to
Yeah.
happen. Like today, that happened. I had to go to work and I was like, shit.
You got an extra 30 hours in the fucking game.
Yeah, it happened a couple times. So don't hold me to that. It's not my fault.
Sleeping on the job.
It's not sleeping. It's just leaving it on and going to work. But that happens with several games of mine. Because like, listen, maybe if there was a feature for wrestling or something like that, it'd be a different story.
Steam Deck.
That's true. And I think that's really it. I haven't been playing. Oh, Death Stranding Director's Cut. I've actually played that for a bit, not a bit. Like, just wanted to see what it looked on the OLED, because I'll probably go back to it in October. Overall, you know, very beautiful game, 60 FPS. I haven't, of course, gotten to the features of what's new and all that yet, because like, literally in the beginning of the game. But yeah, overall, it's a beautiful looking game. On OLED looks amazing, and yeah, hopefully that this comes to PC. The extra features for the director's cut, and that is it. What about you, Blessed?
Recently I've been playing The Artful Escape. It's a cool game. It's alright. It's nothing like crazy. I need to get back into Deathloop. I'm kind of waiting for a patch. Other
Clones
only
patch?
thing I've been playing is no. They only patched one thing. They didn't patch the high frame rate shit. Like they only patched the 60 FPS shit. But so yeah, I'm waiting on that kind of. I played Halo Infinite, the tech test again, and they haven't fixed fucking nothing from the first one. I don't know if they were planning on fixing anything, but the shit is the same, which annoys the fuck out of me. That game's coming out in fucking 2 months, and that tech test is fucking filled with fucking bugs and bad performance, which
You
is
know,
fucking terrifying.
Bless. You can always just like tell them in the forums. They want your feedback, and they really appreciate the work you do to give them the proper feedback they need to make the game a great experience for all gamers around. They'll appreciate you. I have a
I
feeling.
like I like the oh, it's just a beta more. I like that excuse a lot more. It's like, oh, it's just a beta. Oh, it's just coming out in 2 months. The fuck?
Yeah,
You
it's the
think
full. That's the full. That's a demo, bro. It's not.
it's a fucking demo.
It's a demo.
People are fucking stupid.
They are.
But yeah, so that shit, I mean, it's fun. It's just fucking frame rate problems, frame time stability problems. This shit is fucking, I don't know. Frame times, like, how you go from, how you have like the same FPS? It'd be like 65 FPS. And the frame times go from like 7 milliseconds to 23 milliseconds.
Yeah.
That doesn't make fucking sense. It's 65 FPS. It's not changing. How the fuck the frame times change that much? No sense. But yeah, that game, if it releases trash, I'm not planning on buying the single player, but that multiplayer release trash, I'm about to just stick to Battlefield. But hopefully Battlefield is in a good state on release. What else I've been playing? I played some of Tales of Arise. I kind of put it down because I started playing Kenna. Tales of Arise is fire though, for sure. I like it. I like it a lot so far. It's probably right neck and neck with Berseria right now in terms of how much I like it. Um, but now for Kenna, Kenna is a very good game. I completed it completely. Beating on hard. Final boss was just fucking. The final boss was annoying because I didn't know what to fucking do. He wasn't like difficult. It was just I was confused as to what to do, so I died a lot. Other than that, the game has some good difficulty with the bosses. People are complaining about like a difficulty spike. I mean, I guess it's there, but it's not that significant. Most of the bosses I didn't die more than 10 times on. Most of them I died maybe like 5 times, 6 times. That's not nothing crazy. But man, that game's music, amazing. That game's art style, ridiculous. Ratchet and Clank is a better looking game, but that art style of Kenna is more appealing to me. It just looks like a DreamWorks movie come to life, which is really nice. The cutscenes in that game are like stuck at 24 FPS for some reason. They just made it like that, which I wish it wasn't, I guess, because it's kind of like it feels choppy, but it doesn't kill me that much. I played it on PC though. It ran well. Besides some stutters, Unreal Engine 4 problems, but yeah, it's a really good game. I give it like an 8.5. Exceeded expectations, honestly. I thought the combat would be trash. The combat was actually pretty cool, fun. So that was about it though. About you, Elish?
Honestly, my past 2 weeks have actually been pretty shit. I tried playing I was going through GTA 4, and then the shit I just kept on having loading issues. Like missions would just take infinite loading, so I just said fuck it, I dropped it. And then again, on Unsighted's coming out tomorrow, so I didn't want to play a new game until that game came out. So I was just playing Val. I'm playing Val Comp now, and I fucking suck ass. It's teammates throwing. It's not a fun time when you're low elo. But I actually stumbled upon a new category of games. I don't know if you all have heard of this. It's called it's called dating apps. It's really cool concept, guys. Let me tell you about it. So like you can like the character creation's fucking insane, right?
Mhm.
It's so realistic because
Yeah.
like you can like put photos
Uh-huh.
and then like it's not like 2K where like the photo you put versus the person that it extracts from it is like fucking like not the same. It's actually like 1-to-1 like just the same, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Shit.
And then right, and then you can like
Amazing.
customize your character like crazy because you can put like stuff about yourself. Like you feel like you're actually immersed into the experience,
It's like
right?
fucking role playing.
Right? It's crazy. And then you have the one thing I will, and then you have like it's a very simple concept. You swipe left and then you swipe right, right? So like you swipe left for no, then swipe right for yes. You just keep on going, and then it's like an RNG base because it just like randomly gives you a deck of people to choose from, right? It's pretty crazy. And
It
then
sounds better than New World. This is crazy.
anyway, hey man, it might be up there, bro. It might be up there. But then the one thing I will say is that there are microtransactions. I think we'll call them time savers. You know, so you can like
Right.
buy like a special membership to like advance and stuff like that. That's like the one thing I don't like about it, but it's a really great time waster. So and you also have a lot of different like outcomes. You can like either when you get a match you can like talk to them, you can like progress further, maybe you can like actually go outside. There's a lot of different ways you can tackle it, so I really like the player freedom it has for the people
Is it possible to touch grass?
that's like the grand prize, bro. That's like in No Man's Sky when you go to the center of the universe, like that's like that, bro.
Oh
Fucking
shit,
crazy.
okay.
It's like
Not
you've
bad.
achieved life, bro. So
You've achieved life. What the fuck?
and then even after you like touch the center of the universe, you can like do it again, right? You can do it again, and then you have a lot of freedom even after the end game. When you get to the end game of the game, then there's even more freedom. So like, yeah, dating apps have like consumed my life, so I've kind of like not really been gaming in other categories, but that shit is like a whole new world, bro. So like, it's really interesting how immersive these experiences really are compared to like Doki Doki Literature Club or whatever other like visual novel people like these days. So that's what I've been playing. Not really playing any games.
Crazy, man. That game's like a 10 out of 10. It seems like I might
Bro.
have to get on that.
Bro,
That sound
game
like
of the
some
fucking
Doke V, bro. That sounds crazy as that.
game of the fucking like century, bro. It's crazy.
I feel that. All right, man. Let's get into. I guess we could talk. Really, I guess the good news. We'll start with the good news, right? Good news is shout out to New World, Amazon. They have a hit on their hands. New World came out, and I believe it has concurrent players of like 700 or 750,000 today, which it is really fucking good for an MMO. It's very strong for an MMO as well, and this game's like $40, and you don't have to pay a sub for it, which I guess is another plus for it, which a lot of people thought Amazon would charge more. And they aren't. So, shout out to New World. And I'm just kind of shocked about the amount of attention the game's getting. But it's been talked about actually quite a bit with inside the MMO community as well. So it definitely seems like more MMOs can continue to grow while a certain MMO will continue to die off. I won't say what MMO, but
Just say World of Warcraft.
Wow,
bro.
I really
it's just
wonder.
a wow, man. It's just a
wow,
wow.
bro.
It's a
Wow,
wow,
bro.
bro.
I really-
It's like
It's
wow.
like, wow.
We know which one you're talking about.
Wow,
bro.
like I'm so shocked, bro.
It's just a wow, man. It's like
Oh,
crazy. But no, it's that certain WoW needs to just do stuff that the community's been telling them to do, and fix their game, and listen
they
to
ain't
the
gonna fix that
community.
shit.
So,
They're too busy. They're too busy with lawsuit and litigation, bro. Fuck you mean fix a game? They're too
man.
busy.
Listen, man, you could definitely fix a game. Those developers can 100% fix a game. But shout out to New World, right? Are you guys shocked by the numbers? And like, it's crazy. Also, like, the other news before this was, it was bricking GPUs and messing up GPUs. But like, that was like the bad news and bad press that this game got. It's a big overhaul now. In
Two
terms
of my
of
friends,
enthusiasm.
got it. Two of my friends got it, but they haven't played yet, so I don't know how it is. But yeah, I'm kind of shocked just because like it kind of came out of nowhere. Even though like the beta was like after the issues were solved, like the beta had a lot of numbers, but still like even then like it kind of came out of nowhere, in my opinion. So
I mean, the beta was mad popular. It's not out of nowhere.
no, but like the beta's popularity to me came out of nowhere. You know, like just like
Wait,
there was really like nothing about this game that I knew.
is this a PC exclusive? I completely forgot.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
PC
oh, yeah.
exclusive.
Damn. Listen, guys. If you want to play New World, you gotta get yourself a PC. But yeah,
Yes, sir.
bless.
I mean, if you want to play New World, you have to first fucking beat the fucking first boss, which is the server.
yeah, that's true.
Bro, you got fucking 100-hour wait times. Fuck out of here.
Jesus.
Imagine keeping your PC on for 100 hours just for you not to be there.
imagine you get in and you're not even there.
You're not even there, and they put your ass back in the queue. Hate
Yeah.
to see it.
Feels bad. All right. Yeah, shout out to New World. Congrats. And another, I guess, I can't even say if this is good news. Avengers is headed to Game Pass, consoles and PC.
Greatest value in gaming, bro. Love to see it.
Wait, say again? What was it?
Avengers is going to Game Pass on consoles and PC.
Yes, sir.
Greatest value in gaming.
Greatest value, baby.
I will never fucking touch that game ever.
Ever, bro.
I played
hey,
it,
man.
and
Hey,
I
shout out to
I cannot
Talia.
finish it.
Shout out to Talia, but that game sucks. Ass.
That man just loves everything superhero. I ain't gonna fuck it.
Yo, say Avengers 3 times, Talia will come by, bro.
He'll just be like, boom. There we go, boys. Let's go.
Shit. Oh my god. Nah, yeah. We can't do that. Them motherfuckers Candyman. But now honestly, that game it's not, at least I played the story. The story is not that bad. It's cool.
Wait,
the
did you
story
beat
is
it?
fine. Yeah, I beat it.
Dude,
I beat
I
it
don't know
last
how
year.
you did it because I tried and I couldn't beat it.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't that
I don't know.
bad
It's like
for
the
me.
mission structures just bugged me, I guess. I think that's the biggest thing for me was the mission structures, and I felt like a lot of the characters didn't play well. And I think the only one that played well was Hulk. I didn't care for Miss Marvel. I didn't care for Iron Man's combat. And then Captain America is barely in the game. Then you have Hawkeye. I can't even say what the fuck he does. Like, bro, he's just swinging like really awfully.
I mean, yeah. Like the physics of the game it's kind of mad floaty. Like you jump around, you just feel like you're like floating. No matter who you play as, like Black Widow, you play as Hulk, you play as Captain America. You just feel like when you jump and like you're attacking people, there's like no real impact. You're just like tap tap. I mean, you're not even tapping people though. You're just fighting only robots.
Yeah.
I think that's like the only. I don't know if they added anything else besides robots.
I mean,
I only played
that's with the
single player,
Hawkeye
so-
DLC, right? And the Wakanda. I have no idea if they changed it to, fucking human enemies.
Some type of shit, and just humanoid robots. I don't know. The game, it's not terrible. I think it's worth a try to see if you like it or hate it. I think it's worth a try, and the fact that it's in Game Pass it should have been in Game Pass originally, but you already know Sony deal, which I don't know why the fuck they would even have a deal with that shit.
Well, like, it's
Sony
just a
likes
name.
Marvel deals.
It's just a name, right? Like at that, it's just a name. Like,
Like-
they didn't know how bad it was gonna be.
Like, Sony
Yeah.
likes the Marvel deal, so they'll very
Yeah.
much go on top of it, especially also Star Wars. They go on top of the Star Wars deals as well.
Do they have a Guardians deal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, they do? Or they,
Yeah,
what,
that's why I was at the
exclusive marketing?
PlayStation Showcase.
It's coming out for Xbox too, right?
Yes, but they had the marketing, just like Avengers.
Okay. Yeah, that's Sony. I don't know. They should just only have marketing deals for their own shit. they're really trying to make themselves the one. I guess they're trying to make themselves the one stop shop for everything. But it's like
That's the thing. It's like
you're
in
gonna trick people buying into this garbage.
Well, it's
That's
like mainstream media, right? It's like with a lot of their games. It's like Call of Duty. They get exclusive marketing rights, and a lot of people think, not us, of course, not the hardcore gamers, but the casual gamers think, oh shit, this is only on PlayStation because they just see the PlayStation ad.
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't even fucking own up to that shit though, man. Sony got to get all that market share, I guess. Though.
Plus, also gets them in with Marvel games as well. You know, to be like, hey, we're doing great with the IPs, and we're wanting your marketing, the marketing rights. Let's get a game. Then they get Wolverine and all that.
Yeah.
So,
but Marvel is cool though. It's surprising it's going to PC as well though, a little bit. Game Pass on PC usually doesn't follow suit with console, but
The
that's
Xbox
cool.
app sucks too, so let's hope it doesn't run too poor.
Yeah. That's it though. I don't really have anything else to say on that shit.
Yeah, we understand.
I guess we can transition into Crystal
I
Dynamics.
can't wait to play Avengers on Game Pass for only $1 a month. Can you bless Red? I can't wait, bro.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, man.
All right, we can go into Crystal Dynamics, which caused some controversy with a tweet.
Crazy announcement.
With a tweet.
Interesting announcement.
The initiative said this. They were like, hey, we want to announce that we're partnering with Crystal Dynamics on making, Perfect Dark. And I'm like, all right, I don't recall, and I was looking this up. I was like, I swear that we've never had a partnership like this before. Ever. In the entire history of the gaming. We never had something like this happen.
I don't think so.
And
Usually these partnerships are announced like when the game's announced. They're not announced like.
well, no, not even then, right?
No,
It's like
no, after it's released.
no, not even that.
No.
It's like they'll have outsourcing, but that's different than being partnered. You know what I mean? You'll have outsourcing for credits and stuff, but that's outsourcing is like, oh, they're working on some art assets that's already been conceptually like done within the main studio, and they're being outsourced to do it. Whereas when you're partnering somebody, that's usually 50-50. Or at least what? 60-40, 70-30, something like that. Around that ballpark. Right.
I know for example, like even for Vanguard, like Treyarch's making the zombies mode. Like Sledgehammer's not making zombies. Even like I know originally was like when Modern Warfare 3 was coming out, Infinity Ward had those dev issues, like they had the falling out with Vince and Jason West, right? So like Infinity Ward was like struggling to make Modern Warfare 3, and then Sledgehammer, that's when Sledgehammer came in and partnered with them to make Modern Warfare 3. So like it at least with my experience, it just seems like these partnerships are usually when the game's like struggling to come out, which you see with Vanguard and we see with Modern Warfare 3. So like this about Perfect Dark tells me like there's some sort of issue going on, and especially because this is being announced like a year or two after the game was announced.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't really make sense to me. Why you announce it years after development? That should already be started, right?
The game is supposed to be early in development too, so like this is early on. They're partnering with them,
Mm-hmm.
but though, so like the one thing that's like an outlier reason is like that guy, the head of that studio for Initiative, used to work at Crystal Dynamics. So it's
Gallagher, David Gallagher, or something.
Yeah.
so is it like
Daryl,
did he want them to be like he wanted to talk to Crystal Dynamics? It was like, oh, let's get the old band back together type beat. Like I don't know.
It just seems to me like he couldn't really manage the heads of the studio, so he's like, let me just get my old buddies back that I'm used to.
Yeah, maybe that's
Like,
what I was thinking.
Like they understand him or some shit. Like
like he can't like he can't manage these types of talent that are at the studio, supposedly the types of talent, right? So that it just is a lot of red flags to me, right?
Yeah. because he's ahead of the initiative right now. So my thought process is the game is still early in development, and they're being partnered, right? Daryl Gallagher called up or talked to Phil or did something. It's like, hey, you know, we need more manpower. We need to do something because something's not, you know, going right or something. We just need this to like hurry up and be finished. So we need another bigger studio, Crystal Dynamics, to help us. Now, how did this happen in terms of, we can't even say because of Square Enix. Like I'm surprised Square Enix just allowed it.
Yeah, that's random.
And they were just like, yeah, you can have our studio for a bit, you know, of course, pay us and money because we're going to lend out our studio to you guys.
Yeah,
and that brings up more questions about Square Enix themselves. Are they giving up on their Western division?
I mean, they should. They should.
They should.
Let's be real, bro. Let's be real, bro. They should. Who are we fooling? Who are we fooling? Come on.
Because you can make the argument that Square could sell.
Hold on. They need to give up on doing superhero games for their Western division. They need to stop with that bullshit.
All their Western games are trash, bro.
No, what do you mean? People love Deus Ex.
Oh yeah, I do love Deus Ex.
Okay, what's the last one that came out? Like 10 years ago?
No,
that shit was like 2015? 2016?
2016.
That's a long time ago. We had different pres at that time, bro.
I know, but still, that was a great game. That was a great game.
Man, like their Japanese division is like leaps and bounds beyond.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, exactly. So like, cut the dead weight.
Well, Crystal Dynamics. Listen. All I gotta say, keep Eidos Montreal because they're the original people that did Deus Ex. Crystal Dynamics, I don't give a flying fuck. I don't.
Bro, no, because Tomb Raider is good, bro. What the fuck?
I like the first Tomb Raider. That's the only one I liked.
Bro, the first two Tomb Raiders are made by Crystal Dynamics. The third one was made by Eidos.
No. I know. I'm saying I love the first one. I didn't like the second one. I hated the third one.
What was wrong with the second one?
I thought it was really predictable. I thought it was really predictable. I thought like when I think we talked about it on the podcast, but like in terms of writing, I thought it was very bland compared to the first one. And whereas like when we were introduced to that certain character, and then we were trying to find out the prophet or whatever, I'm like, yo, this dude's the prophet. This is terrible. Like this is like. The flags are already there. Oh, he's the prophet. I was like, yo, this twist is huge. I'm like, yo, this twist isn't huge. I saw this shit from a mile away.
All right, well, yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I think the gameplay was fun. I will say that the gameplay was fun, but then the story was just bleh.
I like the hub worlds in the gameplay. I like those improvements. But yeah, the story I'll say is worse in Rise compared to 2013. I'll definitely say that.
The only bad thing about 2013 was just the ending, the supernatural shit at the end.
Yeah, 2013. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. But yeah, I agree with that. They need to get rid of that. Speaking of Tomb Raider, they should have gotten rid of the what was it, the camera shake on like the PC version. You can't even turn that shit off. That shit is mad annoying. Yeah, there's like I think it's the camera shake. It's just crazy.
But
I was playing. I bought 2013. I was playing. I was like, bro, I don't want to play this.
But if you told me to make a decision, if I would rather have the studio that did Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Mankind Divided, or Crystal Dynamics, I'm choosing Eidos Montreal.
I mean, I know you're a big Deus Ex fan, but that's an obvious pick for you.
Yes.
I'm just saying, Crystal Dynamics, they're not terrible, bro. They also made I never played them, but they also made Legacy of Kain. People like those shits.
I don't deny that. I can't give a rebuttal for that.
So, I mean, their only true downfall to me is Avengers.
And I don't think that's their fault. The Avengers is not their fault. I don't blame them for that.
Well, okay, we can make the argument though that technically live service you can blame Square.
Yeah.
But gameplay, when it comes to the combat of the characters, you could blame Crystal.
Yeah. Because the combat in the game, it's just too cookie cutter. It's too similar to each character. I mean, obviously the Hulk is plays completely different, but like in totality there's no difference in like impact of moves or like timing or spacing of moves via between like Black Widow, Captain America. Iron Man is more about laser beams, but it's like in terms of like the timing spacing of combat is like very similar. I'll say that the combat you could do a lot of cool combos in that game depending on the character, but it's like there's no impact of anything. It doesn't feel satisfying. You could do really cool combats, but it's like you're hitting a robot, and every time you hit, it's like a doink. I don't know. The sound effects are bad, but yeah. I mean, but overall though, this Crystal Dynamics thing, I don't know. I'm kind of lukewarm about it. I'm not. I'm kind of just neutral.
In both points of view, in both like Square's point of view and like Xbox's point of view, are you like lukewarm? Like, do you think also Square just has nothing for Crystal to work on? And that's the reason that they just let them out like that?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I mean, they made 3 Tomb Raiders that were like the coming of age of Laura. And she never got the dual pistols, but you know. I don't know if they're gonna do another Tomb Raider, at least anytime soon. But yeah, like they're probably only working on Avengers. And if they are working on anything else, it's probably just pre-production. Like they're just fucking around with like art and shit. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like. I'm still trying to understand. Like, I remember when we all remember the initiative was announced. Like, oh, like they have talent from all these different companies. Like, people were really like hyping them to like. They got the janitor from Rockstar. They got the barber from Santa Monica.
The barber.
Like they got the fucking like PowerPoint maker from fucking like I don't know, bro. Like they were hyping up all these different like talents they were getting, and they just like without even making a game, and then they were and then now they're saying, oh, how can you judge them? They haven't made a game yet. This doesn't matter. I'm like, what? So you are hyping like these like you are hyping the talent with no like nothing to show for it. Now that we're showing concern about like this obviously concerning partnership, now you're trying to say, oh, you can't judge it till it's out. Like what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense to me.
All I'll say is like people were like always on this quadruple A type beat.
Yeah, that's only on that's only on LinkedIn. Like that wasn't even,
that was
like,
a
promoted
LinkedIn
by
thing. I feel like that was a
Xbox.
typo, man. People went crazy about that quadruple A shit.
Didn't Microsoft say like they want to make the initiative like keep this like small to medium sized projects?
Yeah. So it's like people just went off on that quadruple A shit and they never fucking let it go. It like, bro, it was a LinkedIn post that could have been a fucking typo. They never had a like Phil Spencer never came out and was like, yo, this is gonna be a quadruple A studio that's gonna have our biggest budgets of games. They never said that shit. The fuck?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. People are just like, oh, why does this quadruple A studio need help? It's like, it was never a quadruple A studio. So.
It's still concerning to me because like when Call of Duty did it, like it was purely because the games were not coming out well. So this is just to me just another sign of concern. It's not like they were partnered from the beginning. This was a partnership that was announced years down the line. So I don't know, man. I don't know what Xbox is doing sometimes with these studios, man. Like it just seems like they don't know how to manage them sometimes. They have
a lot of studios, and
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like the only reason is Crystal Dynamics is because of the head guy. Because like they have other studios in Xbox's camp, but they're like, no, Crystal.
Yeah,
it's like what? That's Square Enix.
Exactly. Like
so that's probably just because of him. I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh.
What else can I say though? It's just an interesting thing, both between Square and Microsoft, and it could potentially have ramifications afterwards in terms of Square selling off Crystal. I would not be shocked if that turns out to happen. Like that, if that happens, I would not be like crazy. Like, oh shit, that happened. Like, no, I'll be like, hey man, there were some signs.
I I don't know how I'd feel about that if they sold it to Microsoft. I don't know. It's like Square has the IP that fits with Crystal Dynamics. Just don't give them another superhero game. Just don't do that.
Yeah, let them make a good story. Let them like actually make a story.
Let's say this, like, if they could just be like, here, Crystal, we'll sell you to Microsoft along with the Tomb Raider IP. They did it with Hitman.
What Square? What Square?
They did it with Hitman. With IO. They gave IO the Hitman IP.
You're right.
I don't know if they would do that though. I don't think Hitman's as big as Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider sells like 6 million, 5 million. Like
Microsoft has the bag to buy out the IP.
I don't know. I mean, Xbox gamers didn't support it when it was exclusive. So.
Oh man, I don't disagree, but Microsoft got the bag though to do it though.
I don't know. I think they're fully. I think they're having on Game Pass. They won, then like buy the IP itself.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they would buy Crystal and the IP, not just like say, "Hey, can we just make it exclusive and then you just keep the rights?" Like no, that wouldn't be beneficial for Square. But they sold the IP along with Crystal. It's a different story.
They'd rather just buy Take-Two instead, I don't think
shit, fuck that shit, bro. That would be a monopoly, dog. That's way worse than what I was suggesting.
Yo, Monday, something's coming, bro. I can feel it.
I did.
Yo, Storm's coming.
Yo. Speaking of Crystal though, or not Crystal Initiative. Yo, Gian referenced your favorite person, Alicia.
Oh, Jeff Scrub.
Jeff
Scrub. Oh, Jeff Scrub. Yo, Jeff Scrub.
He made an article saying that, or talking about the quadruple A job listing, bro.
Oh, he
did.
Gosh, dang.
That's why I blew up.
Fucking hate that guy. Just the worst picture on this. Fucking hate that guy.
This is funny.
Listen, he does get some stuff right when it comes to EA.
I mean, broken clocks right twice a day, bro.
And sometimes Xbox, but
just throw out some shit, just like Wonton, bro.
Yeah, bro, exactly. Wonton was right, bro.
Some got stick.
Exactly. Yo, I'm glad you brought that up, Blast.
Some got stick.
Glad you brought that up. Wonton is right.
This shit crazy. But yeah,
you guys are really cooking Wonton. This man did nothing wrong.
Fuck out of here. Nah, fuck that.
What did he do, sir?
That albino fella is bugging the fuck out. That man should have never had a job.
Jeez.
That man is a poor man's Tidux. That man is, I don't know. He wants to be Tidux Redux. Fuck out of here.
Damn.
Man.
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a while. Or was it the dude's name? Marcus Zellers? I haven't heard that name in a while either.
Nah.
Craziness. Okay, so besides do we have anything? Oh, Halo. We talked about Halo Infinite, didn't we already? Or
no,
we're gonna go more
no. I just said I played it.
Okay,
so
the Halo Infinite tech test happened over the weekend, and what can I say? People like the game, but people made their voices heard about the PC port. Some people are like, "Hey, man. Nothing wrong with it." Some people were like, no, there's something wrong with it. And Digital Foundry came out with their tech analysis and, before...
that was, the old one.
Yeah, before... What was it? Before they did something, Alex, tried to defend it a little bit. And then they went into the actual facts of it. And, yeah, it's not good. That's all we can say. It's not a good PC port. They need to fix a lot of stuff for the PC port and fix the frame times and everything regarding that. It's not acceptable, personally speaking, especially when you're trying to give a good impression on the PC crowd. And Steam will let you know if it's a bad port. Just saying. Even if it's free to play, they will still shit on him.
That shit would be straight negative reviews. That shit. I don't know. It's fun, but no, I can't. There's no way that they didn't like. Why are they not updating that shit? If they're not doing anything, why aren't they updating that? Like I understand you want to have like the game ready at launch, so you're working on the final code, but like, what about the beta code? Because
Yeah,
this is
like,
not giving a good fucking impression of the game. So what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know what they're doing, bro. I didn't play the first one, so I didn't know like there were no changes. I didn't know that until you said it.
Yeah, there's basically no
That's-
changes. Like you
that's-
go to the settings menu, you'll have like, some crazy graphical glitches that shows
Yeah.
up on your screen for a second. Like there's no full screen support at all. It's just borderless and windowed. I don't think your settings change until you like restart the game, and then sometimes your settings won't even save it when you restart. It's a bunch of shit.
I know, like even with the Call of Duty like alphas and betas of like Vanguard and Cold War, like they were significant changes from the alphas to the betas, like for both of them. So like, and those were like a month or two apart at most. So like the fact that when was the last tech test before this one? What was the first one? The first flight?
Shit was like in July.
Okay, so 2 months and nothing's changed. That's scary. That's not a
Yeah.
good sign at all. When your competition like has changes in less than a month, that's not right to me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy that they're doing this and not fixing anything because this can very much affect it, and they're definitely going to need the PC crowd to make this sustainable. Because
100%. That's
Mhm.
where the most competitive people are.
because
Yep.
they're trying to do
you can bring
games as a
back Arena
service,
Halo.
right? And they want
Yeah.
this game to last 10 years. And the only games that last that long on Steam or PC are
Which-
games like CS:GO,
Riot games, the
Riot
Kings
games,
of
League of
Multiplayer,
Legends, all that stuff,
Kings of
MOBA
Multiplayer.
games, Dota, right?
Games where the gameplay is timeless. No matter how
Yep.
much time you put in, there's always something that you can get out of it, something new to learn, yada yada.
Now
'Cause there's always stuff to learn.
they
in
could
CS:GO.
change fix the boat, even though it's already at sea and it's sinking, like Sea of Thieves did it, or No Man's Sky. That's a possibility. PC crowd tends to forgive sometimes.
I wonder if the standards differ for competitive multiplayer than it is for like let's say a Sea of Thieves or a No Man's Sky type of game. I wonder if the standards are different for like revitalizing a multiplayer. Because even when like I'm trying to think, I know Ubisoft has a good reputation of like revitalizing their games, but I think for multiplayers, I don't know which ones were revived. Maybe Modern Warfare was, but Warzone like that was because of Warzone, not because of the game.
Yeah, that's because of Warzone.
So like I'm trying to think of a multiplayer that like was revived like that, recently. So I don't know what they can do. I mean, I know what they can do, but I just hope it won't be too late.
They have to have it coming out strong out the gate. There's nothing.
If it doesn't
don't know,
if
they
it
have
doesn't
to
run
keep-
well, if there's like crashes, and if it was like GTA 5 online at launch, it's a wrap. Like for a good chunk of the game, to me. Because if you leave a bad first impression, then they're not going to come back. Because also
They're just gonna go back to Splitgate because that
they're,
shit's popping off.
they're going to go back to like the tens of like the countless number of all the other multiplayer games that are both new and old. So like it's a lot of competition for multiplayer today. It's not like it was 5 years ago.
Yeah,
So-
Halo used to be a staple in the arena shooter market. If they
Mhm.
can get back that staple, they would definitely be popular for a long time to come
Mhm.
on PC and on console. But if they don't, then they're just fucked. From what I've seen from people that have played it, like streamers and shit, it seemed like they're generally enjoyed it. It's just the performance is like really bad. Even like the server problems. Like you'll just see, I've seen me personally. Like I was like, I've jumped somewhere and like mantled onto an object, and I would just teleport down. Other people have server problems, or like they would teleport backwards a few steps and shit in gunfights and shit. So it's like they have to have all of this shit ironed out at launch if they want any chance to fucking survive.
Not true. Another thing to note, man, we had some public profiles for the Halo Infinite tests, and a lot of the Xbox dudes barely played that multiplayer.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I thought they played games, bro. I thought they played the most games out here, bro.
There's no way. There's no way that they haven't played it, bro. You haven't seen all these fucking screenshots on Twitter, bro.
Bro, I'm
Halo's
saying,
been
listen,
Halo's been trending, bro.
Listen, I'm saying, bro.
Come on, man.
Bro, they're just playing 6 matches, man, and calling it a day. You got Cold Eastwood, looking like barely anything. Shadow Kid's move. I give him a pass because he has a family. So.
Yeah, hey man, they probably on a different account with the password they forgot, So
You know what's truly crazy though? We saw more gameplay from Xbox fellas when the bots were up on the last fucking.
Not now.
I saw gameplay from the Xbox fellas then. That shit was mad. That shit was mad abundant.
And then when they put out the PvP, they're like, "Yo, I gotta barely play this shit."
Yo, I got work, bro. I can't play. I got work.
They don't want that fucking smoke.
I'm in Twitter Spaces though.
I ain't gonna lie. There are a lot of I have been in a lot of sweaty matches, but most of the matches are just like casual Halo matches.
Yeah.
But there are some sweats though. But like these fellas is ducking.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see where they are next week because that's when Big Team Battle is gonna open up. You be able to play that.
True.
I'm gonna look for a pinch of gameplay from somebody.
So
motherfuckers is just ducking.
Man, please have some gameplay, sir. Just a little bit. Yeah, please.
Yeah, just a little bit. Sheesh.
So another beta. I guess we didn't even talk about Call of Duty Vanguard. Didn't play it. I did see some funny things. That destruction is awful.
Bro, it's not.
Did you guys see y'all ain't see what's that fella name from the GTA 3? Tony? Y'all saw that character? I saw him. He was an exclusive in Vanguard, bro.
Oh really?
It was a cameo. Y'all saw that shit?
I did not see that one.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
No, but
My bad. You go?
no, I said that the game is literally it's literally a Modern Warfare clone except with worse animations, worse graphics.
I heard it's worse than Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
it doesn't look as good.
Dude, the UI is the exact same as Modern Warfare. The kill streaks, they ripped them right off of World War II. Like some of them were right off of World War II. There's like a visibility issue. What is fun though? There's a mode, like 20v20 on every map. That's fun. That's chaotic as fuck, but that's fun.
Yeah.
But just play Modern Warfare. Honest, just play Modern Warfare.
Yeah. So you're saying Infinity War is the best Call of Duty dev right now currently?
Yeah, because the other ones didn't get a good chance. Like I blame this squarely on like the fact that they just fucked over Treyarch like hard.
You not hyped for the 20 maps though? The 20 maps?
I mean, a lot of them
at least like a quarter of them got to be good.
But they also have like remake. I mean, also Sledgehammer makes bad maps, so like I don't trust that. I don't like Sledgehammer. I've always hated their games, so I don't trust them at all. I probably hate them. No, I hate them more than Infinity Ward. Yeah, because at least Infinity Ward, like I can see why people like Modern Warfare, even though I don't like it.
Dude, they did Modern Warfare. The campaign was actually really good.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to play that, but it's still full price.
And they did freaking they did a battle royale too. So
yeah,
it was one of the most popular ones. So.
And also the most hacked ones, but
oh yeah, that's because it's free.
I mean,
I don't know how many hackers were in Black Ops 4s, but that shit Blackout, that shit was paid for though.
But also like most other free to play games have anti cheats. Like Apex does, Valorant does. Like most others have anti cheats. It's just Warzone doesn't have an anti cheat. Like how can you not? How does that work? How does that make sense, right?
Yeah.
So they get that would cost them money, bro. Activision don't even pay taxes. What the fuck you think they're gonna pay for an anti cheat for? You bugging out?
That's wild.
They don't pay taxes. What you mean?
Hey man, you know what game doesn't have hackers though?
What?
Rogue Company, because no one is playing that shit, bro.
Whoa.
Rogue Company, bro.
Yeah, hey man, I got a couple friends that play. Chill, dog.
Even hackers are like, no, bro.
Even hackers are like, bro, this is boring as hell, bro. What are you doing on this dead ass game?
Hey man,
Crazy.
John plays the game. Blaze plays Rogue Company. Come on now.
Bro, they be playing custom. No, they can't find no public matches. Fuck you, man.
I can't attest
That
that
is-
they
Oh
can find
damn!
public matches. I don't know. I can't
Doesn't
say.
Blaze like Ubisoft games? Fuck you
Whoa,
talking
whoa, whoa,
That-
bro!
that is-
hey
that
man,
is
that,
al-
that,
that
guy-
is- that is
my
also
bro,
true.
sir. That is my
also
bro,
correct.
sir. You can't come at him like that.
Blaze is
but
fun.
listen,
Blaze is fun.
but
Blaze is
Listen,
a good done.
Blaze
though,
is-
he likes Assassin's Creed Valhalla. He's getting Far Cry 6. I can't say anything about it, dog. All I can say, those games aren't for me,
Bruh.
but
Oh man,
hopefully he enjoys them.
Imagine playing the same game for 10 years, bro. That's what Far Cry
I
is.
couldn't do it.
Bruh.
That's just rough. That's a rough reality. Oh
Oh,
man.
man.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not getting Call of Duty.
Don't.
I ain't gonna- there's no way. I'm honestly, I don't want to get any more Call of Duties. Fuck that franchise.
You're not getting Modern Warfare 2022?
I probably will, yeah.
Nah, bro.
You don't think so?
Wait,
I
why?
don't think
You
I'm gonna
didn't
get
say
that shit.
you're not getting Modern Warfare 2?
No, 2022.
Yes, Modern Warfare 2022.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's next year.
that's Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't get it? What?
Oh yes. Nah, bro.
The sequel to the
Even-
best Call of Duty of the last generation? You're not getting it?
Actually, it kind
Because
of is, right?
all it does, I'm like Solid Rev. All it does is just bring out the primal rage in me when
Dude,
motherfuckers
listen,
doing
listen.
dumb shit.
But it's
I
the
hate
best
that.
Call of Duty. That's what you said.
It
Definitely
is, but still, in every Call of Duty, I get mad at the game though. It doesn't matter what Call of Duty. I just get
that
mad
sounds
at
like-
every. Call
Wouldn't
of
That's
Duty.
not- that sounds like a
wait,
problem.
wouldn't you just play the
Yes,
campaign
motherfucker. That's why I am not buying that shit no more. Fuck.
though? So you're not gonna play the campaign then?
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be available at the from the girl at the gym. So I guess
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, like,
I'll watch her play through. I'm alright.
I'll look at the Vanguard Zombies just because Treyarch is making it, so I want to see how it's different from Cold War. But besides that, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. I got Cold War for free, so like it's like like I didn't really. I haven't paid for a COD since Black Ops 4.
Okay. I guess we can transition because John made the comment. Battlefield beta is coming out. You know they announced it October. Was it 5th?
Yes, sir.
I can't play it. I'm sad.
It's why not? Oh, you doing something there?
Yeah, I'm going back home. I'm not bringing my PC with me. I can't bring it back with me.
Damn.
What about the console?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I have
The console.
PS5. I'm a PS5. Okay,
yeah,
that's true.
Bring that shit.
I'll play on PS5.
Hey man, all I gotta say that PS6, I guarantee you ain't gonna take that shit nowhere.
Oh no
By
way.
going,
'Cause
by
it's gonna be
going,
as
by
big as your
going
refrigerator?
through the generation of how bigger these consoles are getting, dog. Come on now, that PS6 is gonna be huge. Shit's gonna be the
Honestly-
size of a fucking PC.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the size of my refrigerator, but like, yeah, I mean, they're still gonna stay like small form factor PCs type size though. They ain't gonna go that crazy. But yo, this Battlefield beta, bro, this shit about to be heat. Hopefully they don't like limit everything like they did in the tech test. I hope like we get all the visual settings, unlocked frame rates, all that shit, because that tech test was 30 FPS even on PC. Locked. It was like locked resolution too. I think. I think it was
Supposedly
a
the
locked
Series
resolution.
X performed better than the PC.
Oh, it
Supposedly.
did. Was it?
Supposedly. I mean, this is the test that, like, what some people were invited to, right? So it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
based on some people's opinion on it. But that's what some articles were saying. I don't know if it's true or not, because I can't fucking confirm, like, because I don't have a fucking Series X and I didn't get invited for the PC version, so.
Yeah, but yeah, the last tech test was like medium settings and some shit turned off. So yeah, hopefully they don't limit your shit like that. Because honestly, we haven't seen any gameplay of Battlefield where it looks like generationally better than Battlefield 5. Honestly, most of the gameplay that we've seen, it just looks like clean. There's no dirt in the textures. There's no like grittiness. You know what I mean? It just looks very like flat. There's no depth to the graphics. So it seems like this game just like kind of looks plain as hell.
Is
Which
this
is
the last beta?
concerning.
Sorry, is this the last beta before the game comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they definitely should have to unlock everything at that point. They have to. They
I
can't.
mean, they need
like-
to.
Yeah, they have to. They can't.
Like
yeah,
this
because
game
they need to
cannot
see how
be
it-
in a bad condition, man.
Yeah,
I
they-
swear if it's a Battlefield 4 situation.
They need to
It
make
will
sure
be
the
held
graphics are like, yeah, they need to make sure there's no graphical glitches or whatever, like with higher settings or whatever. Like let's say Halo,
Yeah.
whatever. They need to make sure like the graphics settings are good.
I am a little concerned with the recommended for 3060. That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say on that. You know,
That's
that's
shit.
a little
Yep.
little sus.
Hey, I wish they would give more information. Is that 1080 60? Is that 1080 120? High settings, ultra setting? Like I need to know what. But that shit does make me fiend for 4080 though. 100%.
I mean, the 4080 is coming out next year, bro. And that shit gonna be
I'm
expensive
ready,
as
bro.
hell.
I'm ready.
If the fucking rumors and all that with pricing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think we
That shit-
discussed the Battlefield getting delayed. But yeah, I got delayed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, to November. So now the open beta is only 2 days. It's like the 8th and the 9th of October, and like the if you pre-order, it's 4 days. So you get the extra time. Honestly, I'm probably because I pre-ordered it on a key site, so I probably won't get like a beta code. So I'll probably just buy it on Steam and then refund it.
I think I'll do that
Right
too.
after.
I think I'll do that too. I also don't want to play it on PS5. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
So
so
I'll
buy
do
that
that.
shit,
Yeah, there's-
refund it, we good.
Just do that.
I'm fucking excited though.
I am too.
I hope it's good. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
I'll buy it down the line. I won't buy it day one. To be honest, it's too expensive.
Last kind of like a last notification for people that Atlas is having their stream. I don't think it's this week, right? It's next week.
I'm not sure for Persona.
Yeah, for Persona.
Oh,
So
Persona what? The hell?
it's a Persona event, so they're gonna be announcing several things. Could be PC ports, could be most likely
PC ports. I
could
need
be
that.
Persona 6. You know, very much seems like it's gonna be Persona 6,
They'll show like a chair or something.
Yeah,
again, like
probably
they did.
Persona 6.
which is way faster than they're showing because when it goes from Persona 4 to Persona 5, woof, that was a long wait.
Those engine troubles are fucking over.
But it seems like Persona 6 is on a faster track than Persona.
I wonder if they're
5
gonna keep
was.
that art style. I think they're gonna keep that art style just because like.
Are you talking about the stylized art style? You're talking about the. I don't
think they
know.
will. I think they will.
They need to make that shit a 60 FPS fucking game.
Cause
If
like
it-
yeah,
if it's gonna be, I mean, hopefully it's not gonna be cross-gen. But if
think
it is cross-gen,
No,
there
it
should
will
definitely
be.
a PS5
I think
version.
it will be.
It's gonna be PS4 and PS5, dog.
Yeah, it definitely will be.
They need to actually make a PS5 version and stop being fucking lazy. How Royale came out only on PS4 and was still 30. That shit is crazy to me.
I think
Did they even say
yeah.
why? They didn't even
I don't
want to
know.
explain.
I
I
never.
mean,
heard
the
about it.
CPUs on those consoles were ass, bro. Like let's not forget.
But that game is mad simple, bro. Like fucking empty corridors and shit, bro. You could run like.
Oh yeah, I
can run
mean,
that shit on RPG
Persona 5
3.
Strikers, you run
It's
that
60.
shit pretty easily on PC.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
So I can't really say as to why.
Yeah, Strikers is 60 on consoles too, so it's like that is way more demanding than fucking Persona 5.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I don't know.
So
I'm hoping for Persona 3 remake, but that probably won't happen. So
Hey man, we can hope. Honestly, P3 remake, P2 remake, that's one or the other I could take. If you tell me Persona 2 remake, I'll still be happy, man.
yeah.
what was that? What was that tweet I saw a while ago? They were like, "Oh, this 25-year anniversary for Persona. How? This shit came out in 2005. That shit. Oh man, that shit was funny as shit.
Fucking hell.
Motherfuckers do not fucking. Bro, the first games do not exist.
Nah, bro. Persona came out in 2019, bro.
Okay,
with
I
Smash.
could say Persona 1 not that great of a game, but Persona
Came
2,
out-
2019.
Yo, it came out with Smash, bro. When Joker came out, that's when Persona came out.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It came out right then.
That's crazy.
Smash
They've been begging.
Brothers.
They've been begging for 2 years for a Switch port. That's just crazy, bro. Could you imagine for 2 years begging for a port of a game?
What do you mean 2 years, dog? That shit came out 2017. That's 4
Oh, what?
years.
No. Like
No,
when the
for
fucking
Smash.
no for
Oh,
like
Or no, or the
after
actually, yeah,
Smash.
you're right. For 2017.
Yo, but like people
when did
weren't
Smash
talking
come out? Was it
about.
2018 then?
Like,
That's still
yeah, it's,
3
yeah, it was
years.
2018. But then Joker came out the next year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joker came out the next year, and that's when
Bro,
all
that
the fucking
is
sports shit started. Ugh, that was a rough. That was probably like the worst time for my head. Was during that time, and also Pokemon fans. They're a different breed.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I mean, they're a different breed now. Fucking,
That's true.
I mean, Sword and Shield, motherfuckers are capping
Fucking,
for that
fucking
shit. But...
dude.
that game, I could not finish that game, but stop
I'm
there.
glad. I'm glad you didn't finish it.
I'm glad you didn't finish the game that you paid for.
I
But-
didn't, sir. I bought that
No, who-
used.
I didn't. Buy, I mean,
I mean, you still bought that shit though.
Hey man, I wasn't supporting Nintendo.
I borrowed it, bro.
I'm proud of you.
Man,
I'm proud of you,
shoot.
my son.
But anyways, is there anything else to talk about before we go into the direct? Because I think that's really.
New World.
Yeah, we talked about New World
Yeah,
already.
we did. We talked about
Oh shit.
that.
I mean, that's basically it. Yeah.
All right. Before. No.
Oh, sorry,
actually-
Kenna, right?
Oh yeah, Kenna did come
Oh,
out.
shit.
I had some good
Yeah.
reviews. I can't really talk much about it. I only went to the first boss, which is a tutorial. Overall, I could also say that PC port, I don't know if they fixed it, but there was some stutters for that game. I don't know, man. It just like drops randomly at the weirdest like times. Especially it doesn't even happen during combat really. But just like walking, you'll just see like
yeah,
that drop. I'm like, what the fuck?
The Digital Foundry, I had stutters. I had like just random stutters like running around in the world.
Yeah.
But they didn't last long. But
Oh yeah, they didn't.
That
But it
Digital
just like
Foundry
happens
video.
randomly.
That's probably due to Unreal Engine though. That has nothing to do with the. There's probably nothing to do. That's just how Unreal Engine is. It just has random fucking stutters. Like basically every Unreal Engine game has that shit. Star Wars, this game, Tales of Arise has it. I mean, it just exists.
Well, Tales of Arise, the only stutter I experience is when you're going to like a new section of the area. You'll feel a stutter. That's it.
That's the loading stutter for Unreal Engine.
Yeah. But other than that, like I don't feel no stutters.
No. But yeah, he had showed like a part of like where like there was some where an animation would happen and the frame rate dropped to like 20. That never happened to me.
Hmm.
That was kind of weird, but yeah, Kenna's a hit though. I didn't expect it to review so well. I thought it would be like 70s honestly, because I thought the combat would be bad because these motherfuckers are coming from movies. Like they were specifically movie animators, not game developers. So surprising, good surprise though. At least you played it or no?
I didn't buy it. I'm waiting. First, it's on Epic, so I don't support Epic games. I'm waiting for again. Unsighted comes on Tuesday, so I'm gonna probably get in like November. I'll get in like November, December. Looks good though. Looks good. Game looks good. I'll probably like buy the PS5 version for the physical, and then borrow the PC version as I do with some stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I mean that shit. I mean you could borrow it right now. That
Yeah.
shit's already up.
But I still want to support the game, so looks really good.
Yeah, I love the art style of that.
Yeah,
game.
it looks amazing.
But yeah, people were commenting about the difficulty spike. There was a bug that they fixed actually that you could go to like the unlock or the locked difficulty, the master difficulty. Like they apparently fixed that bug though. That's actually an interesting bug. Get like the platinum first try. But yeah, other than I don't know. Oh yeah, people were like, I have to comment on this. People were saying like, oh, this Kenna reminds me of the old school 6th generation platforming games, and that's a good thing. But the same motherfuckers shit on Psychonauts too. Man, if you don't get your clown ass out of here. These niggas is fucking, I don't know. Like, how that is such cap. Like, motherfuckers was talking shit about Psychonauts, but then Kenna comes out, which does the same fucking thing, and they're like, oh, let's praise it. It makes no fucking sense.
Same thing in terms of like good platform but bad gameplay.
No, it's the same thing in terms of 50 feeling like a old platformer.
Yeah, I heard people
Like
say
a
that, like a
PS2
PS2,
platformer.
Oh,
and
okay.
some people say it definitely feels like an indie game, like
Okay.
minus like the visuals.
Okay, then yeah, you're right. That makes no sense.
I'll say, I mean, in terms of, I put Psychonauts 2 above it, honestly. So there's that. I think Psychonauts 2 is a better game. Psychonauts does more, and especially does more as a platformer. It does more creativity as a platformer. Kenna's Strong Suit is a beautiful game with the nice art direction and the nice cutscenes. It feels like the nice 2 to 3 minute cutscenes. They feel like from something from a movie. So it's the story isn't anything special. It's just well done. Like artistically speaking, well done. Good music. Good pacing. So it doesn't do anything like super unique outside of that art style. But Psychonauts 2 is just, I don't know, it's just a better game. I think Kenna has better gameplay, but Psychonauts 2 is a better game overall. Better story. Probably just as good music or better. Better characters. Yeah. But yeah.
All right, is that it for Kenna?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we go into the Nintendo Direct. And I watched the Nintendo Direct. I was like casually watching it.
My
And-
condolences.
Yeah.
I give that shit like a 3. 3 out of 10. Definitely felt like their summer show was
3.
way better.
Yeah.
This one, it was like the only standouts for me were Kirby. Oh, the new Kirby game looks dope. Hopefully people support that game because Kirby tends to not sell well. Of course, we saw some more Metroid Dread. Great. I'm gonna be buying that game. That looks
Yes.
great. So really hyped for that.
It's good.
We got Mario movie announcement of Chris Pratt.
I like that
That-
cast.
That
I do
casting.
like it. I like the
You do?
cast.
You like the
Yeah,
cast?
I like
That-
it. I like it, bro. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong could be fucking hilarious.
What the fuck is
And like
that?
Jack
I
Black
don't
as
know.
Bowser.
I don't know about Jack Black as Bowser though. I don't know.
That'll be dope. That'll be dope, bro. I don't know. I feel like it's actually I honestly love it across the board.
Hmm.
I really like it's stupid enough to work.
It's stupid enough.
And there wasn't
I don't
Peach
know, bro.
Anna Taylor-Joy or something.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Yeah, she's Queen's Gambit
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah, Queen's Gambit that's a fire show on Netflix.
and
And like look, remember when like people were freaking about Ryan Reynolds being Detective Pikachu? Like, and he did a pretty good job. So like I think he'll.
I just
I think
felt
this
like
guy's-
Ryan Reynolds was playing Ryan Reynolds
Yeah,
but
slash
it was-
Deadpool.
It was still good though.
I never watched that movie. Detective.
Oh, that movie was good.
Pikachu.
You should watch it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I meant to watch that shit. I just forgot about that shit.
I liked it.
And
I don't know. Yeah.
oh, the big one. N64 games are coming with the Sega Genesis catalog, right?
Yeah.
But it's coming as an expansion to
Bro.
the online subscription for the Nintendo Switch.
Bro, aren't the
Charge
Genesis
more money?
games already on the Switch, like the Genesis Collection or whatever? Like, why do they need this?
I have no idea. I don't think they are.
Oh, the fuck? What? What? They already have the Genesis Collection like on other platforms. Why would you buy this? Why would this be a big announcement?
Cause it's portable, bro.
It's
Yeah, it's
portable.
portable. Hey man, the thing is, it's free, but you gotta pay extra money on top of your,
Nah,
It's not-
on top of your
no,
Switch.
That shit is a premium. That's not. Free.
It's a
You gotta
premium
pay
on
for
top of
that shit.
your
Oh,
$20 for paying online.
Imagine paying more money for something that still doesn't even have chat. That's crazy.
I mean,
Can't even message
They got
motherfuckers.
Bluetooth,
You
sir.
still can't message people.
They
bro.
got
Can't even
Bluetooth.
message niggas. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
That is trap. I don't.
They just got Bluetooth.
Yeesh.
They got Bluetooth. Yo, even
And
the PS5
Bluetooth
doesn't have that, bro.
ass. That bitch barely
PS5
works.
is not Bluetooth, bro.
That shit got worse Bluetooth than my phone from 2013.
The
This
fucking
shit's crazy.
Motorola Razr got better Bluetooth, bro.
Facts.
Damn.
Like,
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if they charged an extra $20. I would not be shocked.
Nah, I don't. Fuck. I think 10. I think it's gonna be 10.
So that's $30 a year.
I think for
Doubling the
GameCube and GBA like 15 extra on top.
Yeah,
of
it's gonna be like
on top of
15
the
or
10.
20 extra. They're
Yeah.
working their way up to
Yeah.
$60, and
Oh, yeah.
motherfuckers can't even. And
Do
there's
voice
still no
chats?
virtual console. You can't even just buy the game individually. It's like
yep.
nope. You
The
get
Steam
this
Deck,
shit in our
bro.
service.
Steam Deck gonna come out, bro. It's like
The Steam Deck is fucking.
It was crazy that Discord said that they would
Jesus
create a
Christ.
Discord app for Switch, and they didn't even take them up on that offer.
yeah, right, yeah.
That's crazy to me. I would have
You
said shit. Yes.
working with who makes Discord? Americans working with fucking Americans? You know, they ain't doing that shit.
Hey man, listen man.
Hey, man, I was gonna say a joke, but I don't want to sound like Xbox fans, so I'm gonna fall back.
Oh man.
I know. I just thought of something. I ain't gonna say that shit either.
We don't want to be the
I
Xbox. I, like
wanna be-
Xbox fans.
I don't want to be considered a racist.
Hey man, I ain't trying to be Xbox fans.
Casual racism, by the way. Nah.
Oh dude, that was
Oh,
a
my
discussion
God.
this whole like day on Twitter Space.
They had like 13 Twitter spaces today. This shit is
Bro,
crazy.
I'm too busy fucking be on Twitter Spaces, bro.
I
Wasn't there
just
Twitter
do it
Space for like
because
8
of-
hours?
Yo, there.
Wasn't there
they
Twitter
do it
Space for like 8 hours,
sometimes,
bro?
Yes.
yeah, them
They
shits
are.
be
Bro,
long
that
as
was
fuck.
funny.
That shit is crazy.
Don't these dudes have jobs?
Bro, no, unemployment check hit different. Fuck you,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Dude, I think I listened on one today with was it Slow-Mo? Was it today or was it yesterday for Slow-Mo? All I know is he said some facts and he couldn't speak again. They put him to the listener.
Oh man, they put him in the gulag, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, go back in the gulag, chief. You ain't allowed
Welcome
to speak in there.
welcome to the gulag.
This ain't a
Fight for your
democracy.
life.
Fuck you, man.
All he was just saying is Xbox needs better localization. And it's like, that's your opinion. It's like, what? What do you mean that's an opinion? It's a
Yeah.
fact that he's better localization.
Hey, nah, bro, that's a war crime. Fuck you. Nah, you bugging out. That is a war crime. You cannot be saying that type of shit. It was probably a fucking Xbox. You know, it's probably that logical.
The
It was
co-host
probably a
was
logical. That logical
no,
fellow.
the co-host was Xbox University.
Oh, that explains it. But
Oh, that guy's a fucking legend.
I can't talk about that dude anymore. He's
I
fucking-
can't. He's coming out Weapon Wheel, right? I can't wait for that. Oh, he's coming out Weapon Wheel, bro.
Wait, he's gonna
That's
be on
gonna be-
Weapon Wheel?
Yeah, bro. He's gonna be
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Weapon
no.
Wheel. That's gonna be funny.
as
That's gonna be
hell.
fucking awesome.
that shit's gonna be crazy.
Dude, he'll
Oh,
just
yeah,
say that's
but-
your opinion during the podcast. That's all he says. That's your opinion. Oh shit. Oh.
It's just crazy. But
no,
back to the sleepy fucking direct, I guess.
no.
Fuck, are we talking about? I
We
don't
were talking
remember.
about the
Uh,
online expansions.
Yeah, online
for-
expansion. What is cool though is that
highway robbery.
what's
Illegal
cool is that
robbery.
the games like Mario Kart 64 have online. That's cool.
Oh yeah, it has online support.
That's
That's
cool.
dope.
That's cool.
That's dope.
That's probably like the only good thing that anything they've done ever. That I think there was a rumor that like, Diddy Kong Racing might come with the N64 collection or whatever with online.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be good.
Would y'all rather have taken this, or would you rather fucking Nintendo actually fix their online? Actually,
fix their
servers,
Listen, yeah, I mean,
servers,
Fix their
messaging.
online. Oh, absolutely fix their online. Because the Switch has such good potential because it's already a portable system. Like if you just have some online features, like it could be a cheap entry into like let's say like Netflix or whatever. Or like
Dude, they don't even have Netflix.
exactly, I'm saying like if they just actually had a robust system, like they could be a very cheap entry for kids and stuff.
That bitch don't even have a web browser. Shit crazy.
Maybe there's a reason for it, bro.
Shit is
Think about
despicable.
you gotta think about the kids.
Bro, come on, bro. You already know Vita up, Pornhub
Dude,
up.
3DS, bro.
Divide.
3DS, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's the big issue is the the DS Lite and the 3DS
Pixel
and the
chat
web
days,
browsers, bro. They were like, yo, we can't have that on the Switch, man. Think about the
Yo,
kids.
You remember? Hey, you remember when there was like an article that came out like, oh, which what do you call it? Consoles are the most likely, or people watching porn on the most, and it was like the Wii U was like top one. I was like, god damn.
Actually,
Yo, these kids is getting in. These 40-year-old men, bro, they just getting it in on this shit.
A tablet controller.
dude, I gotta tell you an interesting story about the Wii U. Can't say
That
anything.
white aesthetic really got to people. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that shit was reminding them of home.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yo, let me boot up real quick. Let me boot up." Oh, this shit is crazy. But and then what was it? What was? Oh wait, bro, you ain't hype about Chocobo Racing, bro?
Oh yeah, Chocobo Racing. It's
Bro.
literally Mario Party, bro. That's it, man. They're like, yo, Square, you gotta make Mario Party, but Chocobos just because we're still working on the next Mario Party for a while.
Mario, well, no, Mario. What's this shit called?
Well, I said Mario Party, Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart.
They're working on Mario Kart still, so they had to like
That-
get a substitute.
They've been working on that bitch for 10 fucking years, man. 8 came out in what, 2013? It came out on the Wii U.
Fucked.
Like 2013 or
Yeah, they
2012.
re-released on the Switch.
2014.
Yeah, that's so fucked, dude. It's the GTA 5 of Nintendo, bro. Like they just fucking
Yes, sir. That shit's at like
GTA 5
30
Sky.
million. About to actually no, it's about to be like 50 million.
Yeah, it's fucked.
This shit's crazy. Yeah, but I don't know. Chocobo Racing,
Don't care.
that's just a despicable Mario Kart afterthought.
Damn.
Where the fuck is Mario Kart 9, bro?
That shit
Well,
ain't
you know.
happening for a while, bro.
Same
I
place as
guarantee it's gonna be cross-gen with the Switch too. At this
Goddamn.
point.
I mean, I think they'll be backwards compatible. So
We'll see. This
Backwards
is Nintendo we're
compatible from
talking about.
Nintendo? Backwards compatible? Nintendo? But that's a full ass oxymoron.
I
bro.
mean, they make sequels to the successful systems. So I have no doubt they'll make a Switch too. They've always had.
I mean,
like,
let's think about it though. It's like, oh no, technically the Wii
No,
U,
they've always
the
been-
Wii and the Wii U
Wii
were
to the Wii
compatible.
U.
Yes.
the Game Boy to the Game Boy Advance, the DS to the 3DS. Like they've always had like successors to their successful systems.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And also they always have lots of revisions for other successful systems too. Like again, the Wii had a lot of revisions, the 3DS had a lot of revisions, the DS did, the Game Boy did. So like they always it's a pattern. Like it's a very noticeable pattern with them.
All I gotta say before we go into it, remember when they said that they would make more other handhelds besides the Switch,
Yep.
and that
I mean, yeah,
like they were gonna make
yeah.
another 3DS or
A
something.
3DS?
That never
yeah.
happened.
They said the same thing when the DS came out. They said they said the Game Boy would be left behind, and then look what happened.
That bitch is
Bro,
left in the
no, it's
dust.
literally like at this point they just combined all their first party studios just to make games on the Switch 2. You guys aren't getting anything else. It'll be the hybrid system for the rest of like I don't know Nintendo's existence. To be honest.
I guess so. 3DS fellas is just left in the fucking cold. That's crazy.
3DS is the last good system.
Man.
Dude. So, what did they show? Oh, was it called Triangle Strategy or Project Triangle? I forgot.
Project Triangle Strategy, and they just call it Triangle Strategy.
Yeah, they just say Triangle Strategy. That's a terrible name.
Yeah.
Like a really fucking bad name or whatever.
I mean, these are the same guys that made Octo Trash Traveler, so I don't think we should be holding on to such standards. They need
That game is gonna be one story though, right? It's gonna be RPG with like one story.
I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not 8 fellas you have to play as.
Now, hopefully that makes a better story.
I doubt it. I have no faith.
You-
Isn't the farming still an issue in this? Bro, if the farming is an issue, then this game is fucked.
Oh, the
They need to-
farming
they need to
is
fix that shit.
huge in like Octopath.
Dude,
like, if
dude,
you thought
that-
farming is bad in Tales of Arise, oof,
Octopath was
play Octopath.
fucking awful.
Grindy hell.
One of the worst games ever. I'm sorry, that game's fucking.
It
terrible.
wasn't like, oh, you go into a new area and every enemy is like 10 levels above you or something.
Yeah, like 15 levels above you, bro.
And then like every 5 steps you face an enemy or some shit.
Yep.
Yep, I remember.
And
Oh,
the
that
story was
sounds-
ass. All the
Sounds like a fucking nightmare.
and my friend made a funny point. He was like the thief. He was like, this man's such a master thief, but he gets caught every fucking time he tries to do anything, bro. Like what a master thief, bro. Gets caught every fucking time.
It sounds like fucking he's Nathan Drake, bro. I'm a treasure hunter, but don't keep shit, bro. It is what it
It
is.
doesn't take shit.
I be leaving that shit in the crypt. What you mean? I don't be taking shit.
Oh my god, that story was so bad. All the stories were awful. And it's so funny because it was so easy to fix the game. Little bits of things they could have done.
Just fucking tuning, right?
because like what they could have done was like, first of all, like they had, because at the end of the game they have like the bar or whatever. They could have just put the bar and all the shops in one place, because you have character interaction that you miss because you don't have all the right party members or whatever. Shared experience, or at least like make it so they earn less that aren't in your party. Where like Persona, right? Persona is like the people that are in your party earn the most XP, and then it goes less and less for the people that aren't in your party. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
and also the secondary jobs was so stupid because like you could literally just say like, okay, if there's 8 secondary jobs, I have 8 characters. I'll just give the ones that aren't in my party the secondary jobs. You know, like you could have every single job in your party, and so like there's no difficulty. So like it was dumb, bad game. 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
Yep.
2 out of 10. Bro.
And was there anything of note before we go into like the last game?
Yo, they got Kirby, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, we talked about Kirby. Like I said, looked good. It's definitely not gonna sell well.
Bro.
I don't think I've ever beaten a Kirby game.
I played Superstar Ultra on the DS. That's the only one I played. Epic Yarn looked cool, but I think the game was too easy, so I was turned off.
Aren't like Kirby and Yoshi games nowadays are just like the babiest of fucking games? Like they're just easy as shit.
Well, yeah, but I don't think this one's the case. I don't think from judging
I
by
doubt
the
it.
trailer.
I don't know.
Because I think this is like an actual legit Kirby game this time. Well, we'll see though. You know, who knows?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
And also, Metroid doesn't sell as good. So,
Is Kirby?
No, like in general, like both Kirby and Metroid, in terms of Nintendo's like IPs.
Yeah,
I like the least selling. But we'll see. Like in terms of Nintendo fans will support those games.
They'll probably support Metroid
Yeah,
more than Kirby. I mean, nah, that's actually Prime I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no, Prime's... Yeah, this is like a mainline entry. Prime's like a different...
Yeah, I was gonna say people were busting nuts over Prime, but...
The
I mean, people were
Retro
excited
is
for
still
Dread
making that
too,
game, and we still have no update on Prime.
They have nothing.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
vanished in
Breath
the
of the Wild
wind.
2 might come out before Metroid Prime 4. That's fucked.
You know, people like to make fun of the God of War Ragnarok with God of War 2018, but seems like the same thing with Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild 2.
Yep.
Spider-Man. That shit looks the same.
Yeah.
Not at all, sir. I'll say that for Spider-Man 2. Not at all, sir.
Oh no, I don't think so.
No. What I meant by Spider-Man, I meant the meme. Motherfuckers
Oh,
looking
You're
like
talking
looking
about,
at a clone.
the 3 Spider-Men, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like same thing as Spider-Man. I was like, oh shit, like God of War and
No.
Spider-Man,
But-
and Breath of the Wild.
I will say both have an opportunity to be the perfect sequel.
Oh
I
yeah,
hope they.
I mean,
I hope they both
like
are
I said,
that.
God of War 1 and 2, very much similar things in terms of reusing assets and all that. God of War 2 was the better one.
Yep.
So it could happen with both those games as well.
Yeah. So let's hope that they both just fix the issues that the first game had.
All I gotta say, Spider-Man 1 and 2, very different because one's on PS4 and one's actually like exclusive to PS5. Like I said, we need to stop having cross-gen games. That's all I gotta
No
say.
more. All the
yeah,
cross-gen
I'm
stands were quiet when that God of War hit. They were shushed. When that footage was shown, they were not screaming cross-gen anymore after that.
I mean, that shit was definitely cross-gen, but
Oh yeah, absolutely. That game did not look made.
So
yeah, they definitely they shut up though. But
we'll go for the last game, right?
last but not least, yeah.
And finally, after a long time coming, Bayonetta 3. And, like, listen, I'm not a big Bayonetta fan. I can always say that. I will say this. I don't think Bayonetta 3 will touch DMC 5 in terms of combat, in terms of graphic, in terms of everything.
Bro.
In all
Bro.
honesty.
Yeah,
Bro.
not even close. Yeah, not
So-
even
Bro, when I saw bro, when I saw like the perfect dodge slow motion, I'm like, oh boy, I turned it off. I'm like, fuck this shit.
The game, like,
Every
it like
Platinum
looks
game
so
has that
muddy
shit.
though. Like it
Dude.
does look muddy. Like I don't know what the textures look not that great. It's just I don't know what happened because like Bayonetta 2 looked like colorful, right? could be wrong.
Yeah,
But I swear.
Bayonetta 3 or 2 was colorful.
And I feel like 3 is just, it's weird. It's not colorful at all. It's like muddy. I don't know. I know people are doing the theories of this is an alternate timeline. That's why there's a different voice actress and the hairstyle is like her when she was super young.
Yeah,
So-
the Cereza.
Yeah.
I think her
So it's
name
looking
is.
like it's a different timeline maybe. So
Bro.
Day one for y'all.
I don't know day one. I mean like
Day one Yuzu, maybe, or no, day one Ryujinx, because that resolution is a mad fucking low.
yeah. Like I'm not a big Bayonetta fan. Like I think it's okay. I'm not like I don't go like oh my gosh Bayonetta is so amazing. Like I've never been that type of person. I feel platinum games for me. I've always said this like they're a one trick hit pony like
We're
one
rated.
hit pony whatever. It's just like I don't know man. It's platinum games for me. I don't go like awe. Whereas like DMC 5 when I was like okay let's play some DMC 5. I was just awed. I was like,
Blown
yo, these
away.
these combos are insane. It's fluid as
Graphics look
hell.
insane.
Like
'Cause
everything
it
was great about
next
that game.
gen.
So, whereas Bayonetta, I'm just like, I feel like the frames dropped in that game too.
Yeah, the frame. I mean, and people say, "Oh, bro, the Switch Pro doesn't need more performance." Cap. Look at the fucking trailer for this game. It's just dropping frames nonstop, and it's like, I don't know. And the game is just muddy. The resolution is just mad fucking low. No matter like, it just looks bad. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why fucking people be defending this shit. It just doesn't look very good. I don't. I mean, it's crazy. Like the amount of like slight changes you can do to a game can make a difference. Like, so I have no more Heroes 3 on I'm thinking I have it on Yuzu, and I just have like a mod where it has 1440p. They put in screen space reflections, and they just like had higher resolution textures, and the game looks so much fucking better. Like if they were to just do that, but for a Switch Pro, these games would look significantly better just by better resolution bump, higher resolution textures, adding actual post processing features like screen space reflection. It would look better.
Yeah,
But,
I don't
you know.
disagree. Like that's one of the problems is the Switch is very underpowered as a handheld, and hopefully Switch 2 rectifies that. But I really don't. I have this personal belief when the Steam Deck comes out and we get it, and the Switch 2 comes out, I don't even think it'll even be on par with the Steam Deck. That's my belief, and that's my fear.
I was thinking the same thing. Fucking trash, man. Imagine the Switch 2 comes out like 2 to 3 years from now and it's still weaker than a PS4. It's like that's how strong the GPU in the Steam Deck is. And how like the console is from 2013 and the parts were made before that, like 2012. And you can't be stronger than that a decade later? Pain. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I mean you're gonna get Bayonetta 3, right? You're looking forward to it.
Like I said, I'll get it,
Well-
but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Platinum fan. So
Yeah. What about you, Alicia?
I haven't played Bayonetta 2. I played Bayonetta 1. I played Metal Gear Rising. I played Astral Chain. I didn't like any of them, except for Metal Gear Rising, first boss fight. So
Damn.
because I can't get over the fact that I also played Nier Automata. I didn't like that either. I can't get over the fact that Platinum games they hide the fact that their combat is more simplistic than a Kingdom Hearts game. behind flash animations. I just get out of the combat because of that. This is so easy. I just do perfect dodge, spam, and then like do the fucking YB button combination to get max health back. Like that's really all I did for all their fucking games. So like I just don't like the way they approach combat in their games. Even like I'm like Final Fantasy 7 combat is more complex than Platinum games. Kingdom Hearts 2's combat is more complex than Platinum games. Kingdom Hearts 3, after they did the Rewind DLC, is more complex than Platinum games. So I'm just like, their combat is pretty simplistic, and people that like they just get lost in these animations. Like, wow, this combat's so like complex. I can't believe it. Like, nah, bro. So like, I need to play Bayonetta 2 because I still want to play that just to see.
Nah, you don't need to play that shit.
I played the first one, and I could tell that they had no budget because like they just reused so many enemies and stuff like that.
The thing is, Bayonetta 1 is better than 2, though.
Oh, really?
It's literally better.
Really?
I don't disagree.
You should not do that. Honestly, just skip to 3, bro.
But I still want to play so I can, like, I didn't skip DMC 2. Like, I didn't skip
Yeah,
Kingdom
DMC2
Hearts.
is
Like,
right.
You just a masochist. All right,
yeah. So like, I like to see, no matter good or bad, how a game evolves. I wish I didn't play Yakuza 6, but that's why the only one I wish I didn't play.
You couldn't get past that to 7.
I couldn't.
You get past fucking. You play DMC 2 though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. At least I can laugh. At least when I
That's
shoot
a
the
dig.
fucking. At least when I shoot the fucking chopper, it's funny. I'm like, wow.
Damn.
This is. I'm just sitting here, just. Oh my god. But. So like, I like to see how games change and evolve. So I'll play Bayonetta 2 just like I just forget. Does it run well on Yuzu? Does it? I don't mind playing on Switch, but does it run well?
I never played it. I played 1 and 2 on the Switch. I didn't play it on I didn't play it on YouTube.
I think I have it on my Switch. I think I do already installed. But yeah, I'll play Bayonetta 3. It's just like not important for me. I do want to play Nier Automata again.
Bayonetta 3 comes out like 6 years later and it looks exactly the same as 2. Pain.
I do want to play Nier Automata again, but I want to get it on PC. I'm waiting for a sale. It's too expensive. It's like $25. I'm like, that's too. I need it in like.
The game is amazing, bro.
9S sucks ass.
I mean, I can understand that.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it because it was a change of pace, but I can understand.
Yeah, I did not like 9S. But A2 is like, she saved the game for me. Like she's dope as fuck. I just didn't like 9S. Oh, it's $32 right now. Kind of expensive.
Yep.
Go ahead and do it, bro.
I think that's really it, right? When it comes to the Nintendo Direct, it was a 3 out of 10, and not really shocked by. Like after looking at it, I'm not shocked by the score. I'm just giving it. It's just like, oh, seems natural to me. It feels right. Not many games I want from it, and definitely feel like the summer showcase for the Nintendo Direct was way better than this one. And
I agree.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the Direct, so I'm not gonna give it a score. But from what I've heard, it just sounds like it was really disappointing for people.
Dude, I
Well,
saw
from
the Twitter Spaces though. Remember that?
Not all
From
people.
Blander.
Well, Blandrew is a fucking different breed. I don't know what.
He's
I
like,
don't
"Yo,
motherfucker.
Nintendo fans unite!" I was like, "Wait, what?"
Look,
This
Blandrew
nigga-
this man thought Astral Chain was hard. It's he's got to screw loose sometimes, Blandrew.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I thought it was what do you call it, satire? I thought it was all a fucking joke, but honestly, I can't tell anymore. This motherfucker was just fucking saying some random shit.
Honestly, like there was nothing that I. This is probably like the first show where I can say I did not care for anything. I cared more about stuff in the PC gaming show than in this fucking show. To be honest,
Wow.
like that says something. Like
Damn.
that says something. So
Holy shit.
So like this, looking at this, like there was really nothing I cared about. So like probably like a 0 out of 10. I'm glad I didn't watch it. I'm very happy I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that's.
Nothing. I try
Be
to.
honest.
Yeah, so I try to like find different stuff, but nothing here.
I mean, at least we're getting some taste of Scalebound with Bayonetta 3, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Controlling kaijus and shit.
Yeah, I think that's really it, guys. That is it for the episode. Hopefully there's going to be more gaming news, but I really have this feeling that there's going to be barely anything, really, until the Battlefield, which will be next week. Other than Battlefield.
Unless
knows?
unless the good folks at Microsoft announce another fucking acquisition, dog.
Hey man,
And then that's
Maybe.
Take-Two. That's the biggest fucking thing, bro.
That would, Yo, how do you explain that to the board?
I'm sorry, but like, anyone who
But
thinks
before we close that off, like, how do you go to the board, like, listen, man, we want to buy Take-Two. They're going to be like, wait, what? They're like, yeah, we got to buy them. It's like, that's worth more than Bethesda, right? It's like, yeah.
Three
It's
times
like-
as much, even more.
Even more than that. It's like, yo, we got a $40 billion. It's like, yeah, they said like $40 or $60 billion to acquire them. And then they're like, yeah, that's a lot of our money. Even though we're a
Yeah.
$1 trillion company, yeah, no. Like,
Yeah.
no, there's no way you tell shareholders, investors a way to, like, say, yeah, we're going to take money, like, because that's not even a part of, like, Xbox's, budget that you were taking out of Microsoft as a whole now. Like, there's just no
Yeah,
way.
definitely.
the thing is with what I don't understand is I guess people think that because they bought Bethesda that means they'll buy anyone. But people
Yeah.
need to remember like Bethesda, like they didn't have a good track record. Like let's say of success.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
titles
their-
weren't
their
selling
track-
besides Fallout.
Yeah, their
Their
games
track
were not
record
selling.
recently were it was
Yeah, the games weren't selling. They were critically panned. Like what they have, fucking like Prey, Wolfenstein 2, and Youngblood, Rage 2. Like they did not have. They're
All right.
just off the top of my head.
all right. Chill. Prey was.
But no,
Prey,
he's not wrong. It didn't sell well though.
It did not. It did not
Yeah,
sell.
it didn't. Well, yeah, it didn't sell well. Yeah.
And I think didn't Schreier post an article about like it was either they were going to lay off a lot of people or had to be acquired or something.
For Arcane, probably. I wouldn't be shocked. By
Yeah,
that.
someone posted something like as there was an article that someone had about that. So
I
I'm just
guarantee
like,
you, if Microsoft didn't buy Bethesda, I would not be shocked if Arcane went under.
yeah, they were downsizing and shit. So like, obviously, like they were in a dire situation. But like Take-Two and EA and all these other publishers, like they're not at all. EA's like coming back. They're making a resurgence. Like,
Well, the
Oh,
thing is,
yeah.
it's not just
That's due to
EA
fucking
makes a lot of
Respawn,
money
bro.
off mobile and
Yeah.
microtransactions. So that's
yeah, Bethesda doesn't have that same sort of revenue share as those other publishers. So that's why I don't understand. Like people make that connection. Like they're not. It's not like everyone else is like struggling like Bethesda was. So.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. I heard somebody was saying I have no idea if this is fucking true at all, but I heard someone say that that Take-Two spent like or made like $3 billion in revenue, but it was only a couple of $100 million in terms of profit. I have no idea if that's fucking true or
I
not.
don't know about that.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue.
Because the thing
But-
is like Take-Two makes fucking hand over fist in terms of GTA 5, right?
Yeah, so I don't.
2K.
I,
2K.
Cards and
You got 2K,
NBA
bro.
2K because everyone loves 2K for whatever freaking reason. 2K21 for NBA. It's just like, and then they just spend money on microtransactions for those games. So,
Yeah,
don't know about that.
I didn't really believe it, but I'm just saying what I don't know. I just heard some. It was
Yeah,
probably
that's a
an
return
Xbox
on
fellow that
investment.
said
That's
that shit.
100 million. That's like barely anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's probably an Xbox fellow that said that.
Probably.
Yeah, but like buying Take-Two 17 billion, they can do it, but that's more than Pocket Chains at that point. That's
I think it'd be more than
that's
17
even-
billion.
that-
Just alone for GTA.
Yeah, that's-
though?
yeah. I mean, 17 billion is the base minimum.
Yeah.
Like that's how much they're worth. Like they could definitely argue for more money for sure. 'Cause
And then you gotta
definitely
convince
their
the
IPs
investors to
Sheesh.
be willing to pay. And I don't know
Yeah.
if Microsoft investors would say yes to that acquisition.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
it's just rough. But I wouldn't want that to happen anyway though, because oligopoly. But motherfuckers. Oh, that's one topic we didn't talk about. The Colin shit. Colin Moriarty.
We could talk about it real quick. So, I watched Sacred Symbols, so I know like that was pulled out with the most recent episode, I believe, of Sacred Symbols. Really good show, by the way. I would recommend watching it because they're very informative. So, like, I know a lot of people were using it out of fanboy wars, but it's still informative nonetheless. They were saying as to the reason for Microsoft acquiring like Bethesda and other studios and not nurturing them is because they really don't know how to handle their own studios internally, of course, which is not wrong at all in the Xbox One generation. And you saw where Fable, that was not great. Halo currently right now,
Halo since Bungie left. I mean, I guess it's Halo 4.
So it's like in Gears, you could argue in terms of balancing and stuff like that, but I think Coalition's a little bit better. But
even so, like the new Gears is not as good as the old.
No,
Gears.
yeah, that's true. I don't disagree. What else? Like they basically made akin to that, and whereas like Bethesda, it made sense for them because if they were working independently as like, just like they normally are, makes sense. So they don't have to get into it. But they start changing shit within Bethesda, that'll be a different story. And they do, in terms of quality control, they don't really, like, let's be real. Halo Infinite, in terms of what we saw back last year,
was terrible.
It went through, I don't know what, who said, who gave the okay, who in the editing room when creating that live stream was just like, yep. That looks great.
Bro, you had ships going through trees. Fucking trailer.
That was that's probably one of the most like what the fuck moments. Like it's like the opposite of Cyberpunk. It's like they were excited to show something that was terrible. Whereas Cyberpunk is like, oh, we're only showing the game in the best possible way and releasing it terrible. It's like, why would you show us that and be like, yo, look at us. We got 15-minute gameplay. It's like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. That's so crazy that actually even happened. But yeah, their managing studios is terrible. That's why they don't do it anymore. That's why they're doing the hands-off. I mean, that's why they're doing the hands-off approach and just hoping that they survive, I guess.
Yeah. So, anything else regarding Colin and like what the other podcast members? I think it was Dustin and Chris Regan.
They that clip was heavily fucking. They definitely clipped multiple parts and just strung them together because apparently that's what BG said in one of the spaces.
Yeah. It was just to prove a narrative because they also said like if Sony was starting to like purchase everything, that also
they wouldn't want that either.
Yeah.
But the thing is, for Sony, for me, if I were to like describe it, it's like I think they're doing purchases that make sense for them. Whereas they're not going outright buying publishers. I would have an issue if like Sony was just like, "Hey man, let's buy Capcom, buy this and that." It'll be a different story.
Hey man, look, if they bought Square, bro, that means they would have Nomura being in all their fucking franchises and all their fucking studios, being like, "All right, we're gonna change this up. We're gonna Nomura would have a spin on everything." Could you imagine?
Yeah, how many belts would be given in fucking Sony characters?
Exactly.
Like,
give him the keys.
How many belts does this man need?
Give him the keys to like Naughty Dog and every fucking Sony studio.
Everything is gonna be a convoluted story from now on.
Exactly, bro. It's gonna be fun and with good gameplay. Been a while since Sony game had that.
Damn.
So,
damn.
Just saying.
Hey man, listen, you guys can talk shit about The Last of Us Part 2 all you want. And I do sometimes, but that gameplay was fire.
I gotta play that game again.
I
mean, I gotta skip those walking sections.
In terms of like actual shooting and animations and the brutality of that game was actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it was fire in
Yeah.
terms of that, but like that's probably the best. That and the sound design are the best things about it. Everything else is
They need to fix their
fucking
fucking pacing in their games. The pacing is awful. Like some of the worst pacing I've ever experienced in a video game.
I I will never play that game again.
I want to. I
will
want
never
to.
beat that
Okay, let's
game
keep it
again,
real.
100%.
If they kept that combat and put in the Last of Us remake though, like the combat, that would be a fire remake though. Let's keep it a book.
Yeah, yeah.
I just hope they don't fuck up the pacing in the remake because honestly, like,
Dude, they'll keep the pacing the same. It's just combat be different.
yeah, I can get down with that because honestly, the pacing in the first game was pretty good.
Yeah.
That like when I replayed it, like before
Like I
it's,
said, it's just like
Yeah,
you could
people-
change the
people had a problem
levels
with
just
that,
to
but,
make it more open or something, where you can hide under cars. Like do it like that, and then that's
Yeah.
fine. But if you start doing where like it's a different story or something, then there's
it
a
doesn't
difference.
need open areas like Last of Us 2 had.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, no, 2 doesn't. But if you want to go under cars, I do think you got to change up the area a bit. I don't know if you need to make it bigger or you got to do something with it though. Unless you don't do that gameplay mechanic, hiding under cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, this was a good episode nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching as a VOD live, shout out to you guys. And we'll do our outros. And I have to say that thank you guys for tuning in. Check me out on Twitch, RedHood420, just because I have been streaming a little bit more often. And the reason for that is because I bought, a new mic, new sound quality. So that's kind of like to give me an incentive to keep streaming, and seeing this mic like near my face, I'm just like, yeah, I just spent money on this shit. I definitely need to stream because of it. So that's like
you
kinda
got
why
it on
see
an
me.
arm, right?
Hmm?
You got it on a microphone arm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, what else can I say? Check everybody out here. Also, if you guys haven't already, go to Solidcast this Wednesday. I will be making an appearance next Wednesday at 9.
Oh, shit.
So
Dope.
check that out. Bless, where can they find you at?
Just check me out on Twitter, cause I don't know. I've been off and on Twitch streaming shit. I just don't feel like it. The games I play, I just want to play them by myself. I don't feel like streaming that shit. But yeah, check me out on Twitter @_blessred.
Sure.
You know the vibes.
And Alish, where can they find you at?
Great show. We did have a lot of topics, but we made the most of it pretty well, and we had a lot of good jokes. So hope you all enjoyed. Find me Alish_R1. I think I always get confused sometimes, but hey man, you'll figure it out. Unsighted comes out Thursday. Hope y'all support that. And if you don't want to support it, then buy Crosscode instead. Both will probably be gems. So, anyways, have y'all a good week. And we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. And don't forget to check out the dating app game category. It's pretty fucking lit. So, yeah. Y'all enjoy.
Bruh.